Whew. All right, we have the last game of the night. It is 8:18 in Reno at the Sparks Convention Center next to Atlantis Casino. There are still thousands of people here, hundreds of games going on. My watch keeps going off with the ear warnings. And it has been a long day for me. I've been up since 5. I went to the Moonlight Deli and got a breakfast sandwich, and then I went next door and got a London Fog. And then we drove. Oh, Hazel wants to say hi. That's the team. That's Hazel and Gracie. There's Hazel doing a dance and Gracie doing a dance. Those are the 2 girls I drove up today. Very precocious 16-year-olds. We laughed a lot. It was funny. Gracie is just a blast to have with you. And then we we took a rest stop along the way, and then I went and checked into my hotel. They did not have a room for me, so I checked the girls in. And while they were checking in, I got a room at the GSR on my phone. And then we went to Whole Foods and ate at Whole Foods. And then I dropped them off here. I went and checked in the GSR. You can't imagine the check-in line at GSR. It was like going through airport security, just winding through glacial pace, waiting for people to get checked in. And there's like 9 check-in people, and it's still going slow. And you're just waiting patiently, and you finally get checked in. I'm on the 7th floor. I went in, put all my stuff in my room, got my tripod, got my battery, and then drove down here and entered into just gridlock traffic. It was the kind of thing when you try to go left, but the guys on the other side are going right, so you can't go left because there's nothing to go into. You're going to get caught in the intersection, and rinse and repeat that. So it's like 1 car per light. So I finally got him. I went and just saw an Outback Steakhouse parking lot that was empty and parked there. So I'm just parked in an empty parking lot by Outback Steakhouse on a Friday night that I'm going to be walking out to at 9 o'clock at night. I'm not even sure it's safe. Here's Hazel serving. Hazel Hovey, number 3, serving. There's Stewart. Stewart is a Redwood High, and she sails. She's into the sailing program. There's Audrey serving. Here is Avery with the southpaw serving. To our right is Gracie. Coco has a hammer. Ooh, Gracie decides to pound the ball. Let's see if Coco's got a ball here. Nope. Stewart steals the ball from Coco. Stewart passes it over. Hazel has one. Let's see if Hazel can get it in. She's acting like she can't hear me, but I know she can. And Hazel gets it over and gets it in. And look at Coco slaps it over. And the goalie says, sorry, the ref says it's over. All right. Sorry, my voice is a little hoarse. Try to get some bottled water. Excuse my cough. And now the other team is going to warm up. And this is our 3rd game. Oh, watch out. This girl. Wow, okay. This team. I'll try to find out for you what team this is. Let's see if I can find out. Ellie, what team is this? Maybe help out and look.
Someone is saying we're repping
Virginia, what team is this?
I'm on it.
Virginia's on it. Virginia Foxton, who's a former teacher at Whitehill, taught 2 of my 3 daughters English, I think. And thankfully, because she taught her English, they speak really good. So credit for teaching them how to speak good. Let's see. Okay, Virginia's over there off the right, on the right, trying to find out who this is. She's coming back. She has no helpful information. No, she's coming over. Here she comes. All right, drum roll. Who are we playing, Virginia?
Justin, we are playing against Tuoco Elite, but I have no idea where they're
Say it
from.
again.
Tuoco, Tuoco Elite.
Tuoco Elite.
Elite.
Well, Tuoco could be from Hawaii. It could be from Samoan Island, Tuoco. Now, there is this thing called the internet. So if any of you that are watching could do a quick Google search for Tuoco Elite and maybe flash it up on the chat where they're from, would really appreciate it, because it's always helpful to know where we're playing and how far they've traveled, and if we have any sort of home field advantage in the sense that we only had to drive 3 hours and God knows how much they had to drive. What's it say? Do a Google search, Ellie. Tuoco Elite.
Tuoco? It sounds Hawaiian.
You have the power of knowledge in your hand. Wow. You gotta watch out. Look, these girls are slamming the balls here. Ellie's checking out where they're from. Okay. She's scrolling, trying to find out. Sonora. Mark Twain, the Jumping Frogs of Calaveras County. Lake Tulloch. Sonora is a beautiful place. I spent a lot of time rock climbing there on what's called the Table Mountains. My friends have a cabin on Lake Tulloch. Copperopolis. It's a beautiful place. I think Mark Twain was there in Sonora. I know that the Cal has a camp there. It's of course on the way to Yosemite. So good people, good place. And they probably had to travel just as far as us, so there's no advantage to it. Curious as to where the name Tuoco came from. Might be like the founder of their softball club. The fact that they're the elite team isn't helpful. So that means we're probably playing the best. They're like A team. There are balls going around all over the place. It's like a popcorn popper in here. Really dangerous. I gotta have to protect you, just so you know. Like, they're practicing serves. I'll show you what it looks like. They're serving it all around. And if anyone on my side of the family is watching, if you could call my parents and make sure they know about the live stream, I'd appreciate it. Because my dad, I called him and he hadn't heard about the first 2 games, which is unfortunate. Oh, sorry, we're gonna go do high fives. I'll be right back. Okay, that was the parent high five. Some parents go on the right side, some parents go on the left. And we are now getting ready to start our game against this team from Sonora, who I can tell you is good. I've seen them play a couple games. Do you have another one of those? Give me a little score. Okay. Doing a little hand sanitizer right there. Okay. Oh. Oh, that smells good. What is that scent? What? Apple?
It's Urge Clean Hands.
Wait, what the hell? I thought that was sanitizer. Is that female lotion? Okay, good. I thought she gave me like female lotion for a second. It smells like crisp apple. It smells kind of good. I have to check that out. Oh, it's a little feminine. So probably not use that again, although my hands are now clear. Okay, here we go. Once again, we have Allie serving it up. Remember, Allie is a San Marin Mustang. And she serves it across. She has got 2 games in a row with an ace. Let's see if she can go 3 for 3. And she does. No, and that girl called it in.
That's out.
They're calling it in. They called it in. And so they broke the ace, so we're down 0-1 against the team from Sonora. They serve it up to Nika, who passes it over. And that was out. Stewart, who is into sailing at Redwood High School, or Tam High School, hits it out just a little bit off the line. So we're now down 2-0, just like that. That's how quickly things happen. You go from parent high fives to down 2-0. Okay, here we go. Passing it in. Nika's going to get that up nicely. Who's got it? Of course, Allie's got it, and we slammed it down. Stewart slams it down. They got and oh, that was a lot going on. That looked like a dance, like a modern dance move by Nika. Okay, so we are down 3-0, and you hear our team calling for a side out. Side out means where we break their serve, and she does a nice, beautiful behind the back knuckle dump, and they get a little hands on it. Coco gets it over. They're just passing it over. Nika gets it up. We get it over just nicely by Ella. I heard a whistle, but it's from the other game. They're going to put it up. Wow, there's a lot of little dinks going on. Allie pushes it up, and Ella puts it down, but their libero finds it. And we get a slam, but that's going to be a win, and it's a point to us. Finally, we get a side out, and we desperately needed it. It's 1-3. And Ella is now serving. Ella looked at me and gave me a smile, so she's feeling good. Her mom's the one that gave me the Apple hand sanitizer. And there's a coach going behind us. Hope she gets out of the way. Isla puts it up. Allie hands it back, and Coco just got kind of caught backwards behind her feet. She couldn't find her way. And Hazel Hovey, ladies and gentlemen, is coming in for Ella. So enter Hazel Hovey to the stage, to the arena. Hazel Hovey's in the back. They're serving it up. Nika's got her hands out, ready to get it. Nika wants it. Nika puts it up. Hazel Hovey's going to, nope. Allie wants it. And it was a nice hit by Allie. It just went to the top of the net, and the girl on the other team pushes it down, and we are down 1-5 in the first set in the third game of the night. Okay, they're serving it up. Here's going to Hazel Hovey, who digs it up, and didn't get enough height on it. It was like a popcorn kernel that just kind of shot up, didn't go all the way. So it was good. She ran for it, good hustle, just didn't get it up. It's 1-6 in the first half. Here it's going back. Hazel switches, pops it rather than digs it, and it's going to go to Stewart, who does this little like trick right-hand shot, puts her hands straight up to the sky like she's putting her hands up. And just a beautiful little pop to the right. And just like that, it's 2-7. Here's Nika, one of our best servers, with a punch right to the middle. They manage it. And Hazel gets it up over the net. Oh, and Hazel's going to get it over because that's the third hit, and it's too far. Flags up. Just a little too much energy on it. She needed to just give it a little bit less. And so we are down, I believe, 8-2, or maybe 7-2. I can't tell. We have the 2, they have the 7. Here it is. Nika will get that, dig it up. Allie will set it over to Isla. Isla will get it over. The other team's putting it in. Let's see. And we block it down with Coco. Coco says, I want some hot cocoa. It's going straight down. And Coco's getting substituted here for Avery, number 8. So southpaw for southpaw. Avery is a left-hander. She's going way back. Gonna cry it down here. She's gonna do a jump serve, and she puts it off over to the left with a lot of English. It's like a knuckleball. Here they go, and that girl, Nika, gets it up, no problem. Allie passes it over to Avery, who sits it down. Their libero manages to get it up. They're gonna have to get it over, so we're gonna be able to set up a play. Nika sets it to Allie, who's gonna set up Isla, who wanted to do like this little pop, but unfortunately she popped it to our side of the net. You gotta get over to the other side of the net to keep the play going. So it is now 3-8, they're serving. Nika gets it up with a deep serve. Allie sets Isla again, and that is Isla accidentally, inadvertently hit the net. And as we all know in volleyball, the net is sort of like a radioactive surface. If you touch it, point over, point to the other team. That's a hot rocket to Nika that manages it, and a little dink over. Allie gets it up again, and Isla hits it into the net. And it is now 11-3. This game is moving fast. The other team is fast and strong, and the other team is not making mistakes. And they are winning all these points. It's 11-3. Rocket to Nika. Nika to Isla. Isla over to Molly, who gets it over. Here we go. A little dink back to you. Right back at you. Thank you very much. No, I don't want that ball over here. And Avery says, I'll just give it right back to you on the ground, and I'll take a point. And here goes Isla. Isla, of course, named after Isla Vista, where my daughter lives at UC Santa Barbara, and she hits it in. The team hits it up, back to Isla, who puts it in to Allie, who sets up Avery, our southpaw. They dink it over. Isla again to Allie, who this time, again, gives it to Molly this time. Molly does a perfect shot over. Here we go. Molly sets up Allie, who is now, there's a ball in play, and I think we would have won that point. We would have won that point. That one hurts. That was an inopportune time, but you know what? You got water off the duck's back. Move on. A lot of action going on right now. There's a big game behind us. I'm trying to ignore the noise. Isla hits it across. The other team is setting it up. It looks like they have a tall girl. Oh, and Nika says, no, I'm going to put it back in play. And Allie just puts it right back in. This team's going to get it over. Isla gets a dig. Ella brings it back, and Isla puts it back in play. Live to fight another day, as they say. The other team's going to put it in, and they just hit it in a perfect cross-court shot in the far corner. And both girls looked at each other, and while they were looking at each other, the board passed them. And it's now 4-12. And again, this is the first set, and you pay to 25. Okay, here we go. Avery puts it up. Allie sets Molly, and Molly gets blocked. It is now 4-13 in the first set. And we got a substitute here. It looks like we have Gracie coming in, ladies and gentlemen. Newsflash, hot off the press. Gracie from Marin Catholic is coming in. Pass to Avery. Pass over. And that's out. Out of bounds, no tip. Credit to Nika for letting that go between her hands. It was like a field goal. Nika just put her hands up and was playing a game of football. Okay, here we go. Molly's serving.
That was like a Matrix move.
That was. Ellie, Nika's mom, was saying that was like the Matrix move where you let the bullets go past them, and she said no. All right. Oh, there was a nice... Gracie gets it up, gets it over, and Ella gets it up perfectly, and here we go. The other team's going to set it up. They're going to do another spike, and we set it over, and she hits it. A double hit by Stewart because she blocked it and then hit it back over. They're going to get it. Gracie gets it up nicely. Pass to Allie, and she wanted to do it. She threw it into the net. You can tell. That was one of those what happened in your brain and what happened in real life are two different things. She was hoping to do like a slam down, scream at the heavens saying yes, and instead it went into the net and it was frustration. It is now 5-14. And that was in. That was one of those, it looked like it was going to go out. It hit the line, and it went in, and is now 6-15, and we have a timeout. We have a timeout by our coach. Okay. I am still dealing with the apple scent on my hand. It's a very pungent odor. I'm not used to it. I'm used to the more like straight scent, you know? So I'm gonna have to somehow figure out how to get this off. So the team is circling up. Clearly not, let's just be honest, it's not how you want to start this game. It is now 8:40. It's late in the evening. Everyone's been up a long time. And you're going to have to raise the energy up. It's easy for me to say I'm not out there. I'm just yapping on my phone. But they're going to have to find it somehow. Someone who's going to have to say, get on my back. I'm going to take control of this team. And so someone's going to have to do it. I just don't know who's going to step in right now. So I'll put it back into play. Here we go. We are, again, not serving. We need a side out. Gracie puts it up beautifully. Over to Allie, who puts it back over. Typical Allie move, and we can get it up, and they get it in. And the ball just kind of bounces around on our side, and unfortunately, we couldn't find it. We couldn't find the ball at that moment, and it's fine. And our coach is trying to tell them, let's block it at the net. Here's a big pass, and that's out. That's out. That is out of bounds. That's out of town. That's get out of here. Out of nowhere. All right, here we go. This is good news. Allie is serving. Allie is a strong player. She gets all over the place. She has a pet bearded dragon named Larry. She serves it in. She's our setter. As you can see, she's really good. She's good at getting the ball and sort of being supple and passing it. And Ella hit the ball and kind of mishit it a little misfire to hit on the left side of the antenna out. So we weren't able to take advantage of that serve. And the coach is doing some coaching over there, telling Ella, get your body in a different position when you hit it. All right, here's a big serve. Gracie gets it up nicely, and it just went a little bit too far, and the other team spiked it down. It is now 6-18. Wow, thank you. Wow, look at this. Virginia gave me a Gatorade. Wow, the moms on here are just so nice. They're an incredible group. Thank you. I just had to take a sip of that Gatorade, and wow, is that a sugar rush. That's a lot. Hello, blue Gatorade. What's the flavor of this? Blue cherry. That's nice. Woo! I'm going to be on a high. LFG second set. All right, it is 6-19, and that is their point because it went over and went out. It is now 6-20. One side of the score keeps going up, and ours just stays the same. So we're going to have to change that. Here's a pass. Okay, trying to get my head here, trying to reconcile what I'm seeing and what I'm saying. I would just say we need to get the ball up, get a nice set, and spike it down. It is now 6-21. The service coming in, it should be to Nika, who gets it up nicely. Over to Allie. Dive like I've never seen. That's the spark we need. Let's go. Don't let him get it. That's the spark, and the spark was doused with water. The spark was doused with blue Gatorade. That Nika dive and dig was for the highlight reel, and we just couldn't capitalize on it. This team from Sonora is good. I didn't realize Sonora was such a big powerhouse in volleyball. It's incredible. And credit to Blue Cherry Gatorade. It might be my new favorite at 8:30 in an event center that doesn't sell anything but sugar. I'm going to become a freaking sugar addict by the end of this. You're going to see me with a candied apple and cotton candy. All right, let's hope that timeout on our side worked. Something needs to work because what we're doing isn't working. Here we go back. All right, again, reminder, it's 6-20. Ella digs it, passes it to Allie, who decides to put it over, and they said that was a double hit. The ref is putting up two fingers, which is saying that Allie just kind of like bump, bump, like she hit it with her thumb and then her fingers. It's called a double hit. It's a real subtle change. It is now 6-23. Again, reminder, we played at 25. Here we go. Audrey puts it in, passes to Nika. No, sorry, that was Stewart, and Stewart gets it over. The other team's passing it in, and cross court to Allie, who gives it to Nika, who's going to set up Ella, who just kind of nicely tucks it in. It's blocked. Okay, we got another 3 shots. Here we go. We're going to set up Coco, who hits it nicely, but this team does not make a lot of mistakes. Nice dig by Allie, and it took us 4 shots to get it over, and the scoreboard just flips it over, and it says 24-6, and they have the 24. This has just been one-sided. Let's see if we can get some point here. Gracie gets a nice up, and Allie just says thank you. Allie flips it over. The no-look, hand floppy, knuckle dump pass over. And here we have Ella, number 7. Linda Trojan, whose brother goes to Cal State Fullerton, where my dad went. My dad lived directly across, grew up from Cal State Fullerton. His dad was a barber, supported a family on being a barber. Do the math on that. Anyway, that was that one. That was that set. It was 6-25. I think we have some thinking to do, some talking to do. If this game is on brand with our night, our second set will be solid. Our second set in the first game, we dominated. Our second set in the second game, we dominated. We can do it. We know we can do it. I will say this, though. This other team is the best team I've seen so far today. I'm not meaning any disrespect for the other 2 teams. Like the other team last game had that number 8 that's good. But this team has, like, every player has depth. So I think we're going to have to figure out what rotation we want, figure out who wants the ball, figure out who's going to step up. And I think we had some sparks that we could have taken advantage of, particularly Nika's dive. I'm going to want to watch that on a highlight reel because that was just beautiful. She got flat and just managed to scoop up the ball out of nowhere. It was absolutely remarkable. So anyway, now I'm about to start thinking about, like, it's 8:46. I haven't really eaten since Whole Foods at 1:30. I don't want to eat at the GSR. God knows what food they have there at 10 o'clock at night. It's not going to be good. It's probably going to be Chipotle. And I'm not a Chipotle fan to begin with. And then it's a big meal to eat at the end of the night. It's kind of heavy. So I got to drive my daughter and Gracie to their hotel. Then I'm going to drive to GSR and park in their parking lot. And I got to know if I'm going to make it to this parking lot safe. So I might have Gracie and Hazel go with another team. And I just to my car next to the Outback Steakhouse and kind of have like a tough look while I run over there. But we'll see. It'll be fine. No need to be worried. All right, here we go. We're coming back out. And let's see who we got in the lineup. I see Stewart. She goes to Tam. She likes sushi. And fun fact about her, she sails. I see Avery giving her a high five. I see Gracie in, number 15. Gracie rode up with us. She had a breakfast sandwich this morning from the Nugget that her mom made her. I see Ella in the middle. And I see Allie up at the front. And on the right, you're seeing Nika. And I think someone's going to switch with Nika. They do this weird rotation in volleyball where you go in before the play starts. And then the libero comes in and takes the position. Okay, now I see Molly. So it looks like Nika and Molly. You'll see them grab their hands and switch. They give a high five. Okay, here we go. We got Nika, Gracie, Avery, Ella, and Stewart and Allie. Okay, that's a good lineup. I agree with this lineup. I think someone in this can get something started. And what I think it means, too, is that our first server is going to be Nika, The other team's serving, but when we get the ball first, it means Nika will be serving for us. And Nika is a really strong server. Here we go. Okay, to Nika, who gets it up somehow, who gets it over. Stewart just pops it over. Exciting action to the second period. And Gracie gets it up perfectly. Allie passes it back, and the problem with that is, I'm not criticizing it, hit her right hand, and she's a lefty. And I'm a right-hander. I cannot do anything with my left hand. It looks so feeble. It's impossible. Okay, here we go. Seconds, we're down 0-1. Gracie gets the ball in the air. Ella just kind of gets it over. They pop it back. Gracie again. Lots of action for Gracie. Allie does a little dink. Allie gets it back up, and Stewart pops it over. And Stewart does a double hit. She blocks it, then hits it. You can do that in volleyball if you block it. And she hits it in the net, and it's 1-1. It's a new game, ladies and gentlemen. It's a new game. It's a new day. It's a new night. And like I said, and I was completely wrong, Nika is not serving. So clearly I know nothing about the rotation, but that's fine because Allie's serving. And Allie hits it to where there's none. It's another ace. Beautiful. Allie has a way to hitting it to where they're not, and she gets an ace. And she has a really serious look on her face. She's got a great game face. Oh, she passes it over, hits the net, and it just goes down outside. And you can see the frustration on her face because she knew that was a great idea and great placement. Just had a little too much on it, and we're down 1-2. Wait, no, it's 2-2. Sorry, I thought we were down, but it's 2-2. We're tied. Okay. Passing it over. Gracie somehow manages to get it up, but it was a double hit. It hit her hands and then hit her chest, I guess. So that was a double bump. I don't know about that, but I guess that's what the ref said. I'll move the camera a little bit better for you. Okay, here we go. They're passing it over to Ella, who pops it up, and it was just, Ella wasn't expecting that, I think. And Ella kind of just popped it up and unfortunately went past the scoreboard table, and you can't get it over there without it being dangerous. Okay, it is now 2-4, and they pass it over. Stewart gets it up. Allie serves up to Ella, who gets it back in play. Live for another day. The other teams get it. They're going to get a good hit here. Allie gets it up. Nice dig. And there's not a lot of room, but Nika makes the room, and Ella saves it. Never say die, and we win the point. We win the point. Never give up and never celebrate too soon. That's the thing about volleyball. You think, oh, you won the point. No, you didn't. And while you're giving high fives, the other team's working their butts off for the win. And that's 3-4. And here goes Ella. I don't know what's going on. There's a substitution on the other side, so I now know what's going on. They're holding hands, looking at the refs. Ella's waiting for the ref on the left-hand side of your screen to wave her in. He blows the whistle and waves her in. And here we go. Ella puts it in play. The libero on their side puts it up. This girl is really tall on their side. Ella digs it. Allie puts it in, and Coco slaps it over. Our left-handed, and this is going to be, I'm sorry, that was as Allie puts it up to Nika, to Isla. Isla hits it over beautifully. And this girl, this team is tall, so we got to watch out for her. Allie puts it over to Isla. Here we go. This girl, again, they are setting up this girl every time. Their number 9 is straight up taller than me, okay? And I'm a man on the wrong side of 50, and I think she's taller than me. And I'm not saying I'm tall or anything, but she's like 16. So these girls are tall. It's incredible how athletic some of the other teams are in this. All right, so Allie pops it back in. Their team puts it, and so Audrey's now in. Allie does a behind-the-back pass to Coco, knowing she was there. It was beautiful. The other team's going to get it in, and she hits it into the net, and just like that, it's 4-5. And we see a substitution. Molly is coming in. Okay, I have no idea what the score is. These girls on the other team need to flip the score. Oh, no, they give it to the other team. Okay, okay, the refs are having to tell the girls what the score is. They gave the other, okay, it's 4-5. All right. I can't really blame the team. The other team they're late. The other girls reffing this team, it's late for them too. Everyone just wants to go, get a Chipotle, and go to bed. And all of us are waiting, of course, for the White Lotus finale on Sunday night at 6 p.m. West Coast time, and we all want to know who gets shot. What happens to Saxon? Who's going to stay in Thailand? You know, what's going to happen to any of the characters? I've heard we're all going to be upset, which you know it'll be a good ending. All right, it is now 4-6 in the second set. Of course, we all know we lost the first set. Let's get that behind us. Audrey gets it over. A wonderful dig. Out of nowhere, Audrey again. Audrey is a construction worker going to a digging site, and Isla gets it over. They manage to save it. Here we go. This tall girl hits it in the far corner. And that was just in. I think the girl inadvertently lifted the flag up because it was such a good shot, but everyone knew it went in. And that's the kind of thing you got to move past that quickly, because you can just sit and stare at it and just say, wow. So you got to move past it. Okay, here we go. That's going to be in. Nika's going to get it up. Serve it up to Allie, of course, who's giving up Isla. And Isla just hits the top of the net, and it gets pushed down. And it's now 4-8. And the coach is telling Isla, let's go down on your knees, put your shoulders in, and jump up all in one motion. So we're doing some coaching during the gameplay. Nika gets it up, I don't know how, to Allie, who serves it over to Coco. And this team just keeps finding it, and we block it. Nika gets it over and across the court, and they can't hit it. Oh, they do, thank God. Oh my God, I needed that point. I just needed something like that so that my walk across the empty parking lot at the Atlantis Casino doesn't feel so lonely and dangerous. Okay, here we go for Avery, number 8. Reminder, she's a southpaw. She was born in Manhattan. She hits it across. There's a little knuckleball English on that. They hit it to this girl again, and we block it, but it goes out of bounds. I don't know what they are feeding these girls in Sonora, but they are tall. What is in the water in Sonora? Because these girls are sprouting like corn stalks over there. All right, and the tall girl is now serving. So hopefully she doesn't have a good serve. Well, I was wrong, because she's got a nasty serve, and Nika picks it up, passes it to Allie, and we get it back over. Isla does a nice job putting it back in play. And let's see what they do. There's kind of a double hit. And it's 5-10, and there's some confusion on our players. I think they thought the girl double hit it, and because of that, no one went for it. Here's a hit, and it's going to come back. My camera, and I've saved my camera. Oh my God. For those of you at home, your TV almost got smashed there if it wasn't for me. Holy smokes, that hurt my hand. My wrist is tingling. Wow, these girls hit it hard. I'm scared for our girls having to play against that. I need another shot of Gatorade Blue Cherry with 21 grams of sugar. How the heck is there 21 grams of sugar in something this size? Jeez. It's gross. Imagine what it looks like when they're making it. Okay, here's Isla serving it up. And this girl again, it's going to be out. Too much. That was definitively out the whole time. A lot of confidence. And guess what the score is? 8-10. And Isla is ready to go. Isla's a right-hander, and she hits it a little bit too much. It just wasn't the best. She threw it up, and she kind of hit it too low. And that's what happens sometimes, especially this late at night. I mean, it's almost 9 o'clock, right? I mean, these girls are normally at this time sitting in their bed, death scrolling TikTok. And here they are on a screen, and she gets it over at Isla. And Ella somehow tries, and she missed. She couldn't get the angle on it. It was just too hard of an angle, because you have to get it between those radar poles on the right side. Oh my God, that girl's serve is insane, but we break the serve. Can we please get a side out? Uh-oh, here's this girl. She can't jump up. Nika puts it up in play. Allie gives it and that's in. Oh my God. So they are saying it didn't go over the antenna, and therefore it's the other teams. And what you just saw there was a coach bullying the refs and giving a point to them as if they needed it. And we said, okay, I guess we're playing against this team and the refs. And that girl, there's a lot of confidence in this team, and it's bordering on overconfidence because they're hitting it far and they're hitting it into the net. And I'm fine with that. Overconfidence is a real nasty part of the sport. You got to keep it cool, calm, and collected. You start making mistakes, it's 9-13. We can get this. We can get this. Here she goes again, and see, hitting it into the net. We're in their heads. There's doubt. Uh-oh, something's going on. These people are talking. The refs are talking. Molly is serving. Molly has a twin sister that goes to Marin Catholic. Molly decided to go to Archie Williams. Thankfully to us, because my daughters go to Archie Williams, the Falcons. And I have daughters that are twins. So that's just a little fun fact for you. And here's her serve. And she serves it perfectly. And the other team's putting in play. The libero hits it. Gracie gets it up. Allie sets it up perfect. And we're going to have Avery hits it over their southpaw, hits it across court. And that's going to be out. And it's definitively out. And the flag bearer on the other team is putting a lot of flair into her calls. It's really fun. At the beginning of it, she missed a call, and I think she got a little red in the face, but now she's like leaving no doubt. She's like, this is my call. She's off camera. I'll try to move the camera to her a little bit so you can see her. But it's now 10-13. 11-13, see? All right, here we go. And they spike it, but we dig it up. And now here we go to Ella, bounces it over. Right on the net, and she can't handle it. Too much. Too much. Pinball. I love it when it happens to someone. I hate it when it happens to me. It hits the net, and your brain can't act fast enough. And now we have Molly again. She's bouncing it. She's doing her ritual. Hits it over. The girl bumps, sets, and here should be a spike, and that, she gets it up. Gracie passes it back to Ella, who gets it over. Okay, Allie gets it up in the air. Molly gets it over, and Bella bumps it down. But don't celebrate too soon because they didn't win. She's going to do a little dig, a lot of action in. Ella has to get it over. Okay, they're setting up. Let's see what they can do with this. And she hits it in the net. And that is the equalizer. 13-13, lucky number 13. We are in their head. We are a bug in their brains. They don't know what to do right now. They're on their heels. This game is ours. It's the power of possibility. Here we go. Put it in play. If we can get this lead, this will be the first lead of the whole game. And I spoke too soon. We couldn't get the lead. It's okay. That was an important point to win, but it wasn't a huge point to lose. We are 13-14. We are down by 1. They are serving. We need a side out. It goes to Avery, who passes it to Allie, who hits it to Stewart, who hits it just a little too far. And now it's 13-15, and you're seeing my point about how quickly momentum shifts in this game. It's not like Newton's law or whatever the heck the law is, where an object in motion will stay in motion, whatever that law is. This is the opposite. This is the law that an object will stay in motion until a volleyball game erupts, and then it will go the other way with momentum. All right, here we go. Gracie puts it up and puts it over. The other team is just going to put it over. Nika digs it. Allie passes it over to Ella, who passed it down their libero, puts it back into play. They're just going to put it in. Nika puts it up beautifully. Allie's going to pass it over to Avery, our southpaw, who hits it across court. Their libero puts it up. These girls on their team are good. She digs it. Oh, what an incredible dig by Gracie, who gets it over. Nika gets it over again. This point is going on forever. I hope it goes on in bed. Avery gets it. Allie passes it, and we win the point. Oh, my God. That makes me so happy. I don't know what else you want to do on a Friday night, but be in a cacophonous gym and watch a girl win a point at a 16-year-old volleyball game. Here we go. Oh, we have one of our best servers up. I'll keep it quiet. This is Allie. She's got a nasty serve. She has a bunch of aces tonight. See how they just get it, and Gracie gets it up. Here we go. Coco does a little knuckle punch. Oh, that girl digs it up. Gracie gets it up again. Perfect bump. And Ella, and it hits the antenna. You can't hit those antennas. I think they're like radioactive. If you hit them, it's an insta, no point. And so it's 14-16. Oh, this is a tight game. Much different than the first set. I mean, the first set was a blowout. This is right, point to point. Right, Gracie gets it up. Gracie puts it over and puts it into the net, unfortunately. Needed a little more. Okay, it is 14-17. We are now getting the crunch time. We need a side out here. A side out is when we win, when they're serving, and that's going to be in. Allie sees that, passes it to Ella. Gracie's going to get it over. That's going to be in. And we block it. Allie gets it. We get 3 hits now. Nika gets it over, and Stewart gets it in. Okay, live to fight another day. That's what I say. And this girl pops it, and we block it. We block it. Nika gets it up. It would be so nice to win this one. Let's see if Coco can get it. She dinks on the right-hand side. Little fake because she's a lefty. This girl blocks it, and I save it again. Oh, my God. She doesn't like my phone. I haven't been saying anything mean about her. I've been complimenting her. She tries to hit my phone. Jeez. I say things nice about number 8 in the prior game, and I sing. Okay. Wow, Dad's getting really mad. Okay, broads, okay. I know. Wow, there's a dad getting really chirpy over here. All right, here we go. I think there's a dad who probably thinks his daughter's going to play in Division I volleyball and was yelling at our girls. All right, here we go. That ball's out. That ball's out. They're now hitting the ball at all of the parents. They do not like us, officially. They do not like our parents. All right, here's Ella. It is now 15-18. Ella's serving it up. She's a right-hander. She goes right to the middle. She was acting like she was going to go left. She went down the middle. And this girl does a little dump, but we caught it. Allie saw it coming the whole time, and we hit it to the middle. And there was a bunch of people looking at each other again. It was like the ball was hypnotizing everyone. The ball. Okay, we're going to hit it up, and the ball goes up in the air, and Audrey back to Isla, who gets it over. And that's a net shot, and wow, that girl hit it into the net, and she hit it so hard, it like went on the net over to our side, and they won the point because we tipped it. It's 15-20. Okay, Nika gets it. We could use a real rally here. Could use a side out and a rally. And we could use this. They're going to get it over. Okay, Audrey gets it up. Allie sets up Stewart, who knocks it down. The other team digs it up nicely, but it's not good enough, and we get the point. That was a huge point. That was a huge point, 16-20. And, oh, yes, we have Nika serving. It's what we need at this time, Nika serving. Yeah. Nika is one of my favorite servers. You see her go up. You see that knuckleball? Imagine her being a baseball pitcher. Oh, and Nika gets off the massive spike that the other girl had. And Isla hits it off to the left. Here we go. Allie puts it up. Nika's going to set it. Set up Isla. Isla does a little horse gallop and sets it across court. Here's to Audrey. Scoops it up with her knuckles. Nika gets it. Can we get it? Oh! She thought it was going to go to the scores table. Okay. Here we go. It is now, they have 21. I think we have 16. Nika sets it up to Allie, who's going to give it to Coco, another southpaw. Hits it a cross-court shot. They hit it down. We block it. And Audrey just too far away. It was just like a 1 inch too far away. It is 16-22 in the second set. Reminder, we lost the first set. So if we lose this set, we will all be heading back, probably going to Chipotle. Okay. Hitting it up. Allie does a massive hammer, Thor's hammer behind her back, and it just goes out too far. And we got a timeout. Okay. It is 16-23. And, you know, if it's going to happen, it has to happen right now. Otherwise, I'm getting some information for you about tomorrow. I think we're tomorrow afternoon. I don't know. I don't know what time. Well, of course, if you're on the team chat or a family member of someone on the team, I'll send it out when we're live. But I'll find out for you after this game. I'll stay on and find out what our games are tomorrow. I don't know if it depends on if we win or lose this. But anyways, timeout's over. There's Nika with a beautiful dig. A nice dig again by Allie. And Isla gets it over. A nice little fingertip think shot. Gets it up to Allie, who gets it to Nika. Back to Isla. Isla across court. Pound. Here we go. Nika gets it up. Allie's going to serve up Coco, who does a left-hand shot, and they somehow find it. Here we go. This is going to go. Audrey gets it up nicely. Allie serves it up beautifully to Isla, who does, I love her little horse gallop before she hits. Ooh, their libero hits a nice one, but Audrey says, no, thank you. I'll dig that up. Isla gets it over. This is a long one. Isla again, or Aubrey gets it again. Audrey, sorry. Another spike, another one. Audrey puts it up. Nika serves up Isla, but it's out, and we get the fanciful flair of the flag girl on the other team, like she's in a ballet or some sort of flag performance at a 4th of July parade. I don't know. Okay, this is it. Putting it up. Isla pushes it across, pushes it back to her. Nika serves up Allie, who says, I'm going to pop it over. That has not worked on this team. This team has seen it come. That's going to be out, but she digs it up anyway, so we're going to keep it in play. Isla's going to put it back in, and now it's going, and this girl blocks it, and that's going to be out. Good block, but it's out. And that's a Saran wrap. That's a wrap on today. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.